Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the essential items that I always bring with me whenever I travel, as well as sharing with you guys a few tips that I swear by when traveling, whether to another state or to another country. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. So it is 3:40, Monday, October 29th. And in 3 hours, I am going to be on my way to the airport to fly to Paris. My mom and I are taking a girls' trip for about 7 days. So I figured, what is a better time to show you guys what I bring in my carry-on, right? So before I travel in general, I always go to either Target, Walmart, or the dollar store, and I just get travel sizes of a lot of different items. So the essentials, this is the list that I always buy. I always get disposable razors. I get shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash. I usually get the small packs of makeup wipes. I did just buy a fresh big pack, so I'm just bringing that. But usually they come with like 30 face wipes. In 7 days, I'm not going to use more than 30 makeup wipes. I always get shampoo, hair ties, Advil, deodorant, gum, and I always bring my witch hazel with like cotton pads. Those are just the things that I know I'm gonna need and the things that I will just throw away the last day when I'm packing up. So every time I travel, especially when I check my bag, which I'm going to be doing today, I always bring a backpack and a purse. I used to bring like a big duffel, and it's honestly just so tiring walking through the airport, getting into transfers, getting into the hotel. You really don't want to be putting your bag on some dirty ass floor. So I have gotten into bringing my backpack and then just a purse, and I really try to consolidate everything. So in my backpack, I always pack my camera, my laptop, my GoPro, any of my chargers, my headphones, anything electronic I always put in there. And for the most part, I also always put my makeup bag in it. Today, because it is a red-eye flight and it's 7 hours, I'm not going to be wearing makeup at all. I don't plan to do my makeup on the flight, which is sometimes what I do depending on where I'm going. But all my makeup is under 3 ounces, so I like to just have it with me. I don't know what it is. I feel like whenever I fly and I check my makeup, the consistency of it I just feel like it's off. I feel like going up that high in the air, I feel like my foundation it's not the same. It's really weird. It doesn't make sense. It probably doesn't make sense to any of you guys, but it does to me. So this is just a makeup bag that I bring, and then I also have my makeup brushes that I'll put into my carry-on, and any of my eyeshadow palettes or my contour and highlight palettes I'm gonna pack in my actual checked bag, because again, I'm not gonna be putting on highlighter or any of that. I have like a little one in my makeup bag if I really need it. So that I always put in my carry-on. And another thing I usually put in my backpack is my jewelry case. So this has all of my jewelry. My mom gave this to me a while ago. You literally just undo it and it has just a ton of compartments. So I always have my jewelry on me. I never put it in checked bag, especially if I ever lose my luggage. I don't have a crap ton of nice jewelry, but the last thing I want to do is lose like a really nice pair of earrings, or, you know, I have my grandmother's diamond earrings that I'll probably bring, and if I lose my luggage and I lose that, those are irreplaceable. So I always want my jewelry with me, because at least that way I know that I'm never gonna lose it. And that stuff I usually put in my backpack. But when it comes to my purse, I always have my wallet and my passport. Those are the two main things that I need. And then depending on where we're going, I will always have like my sunglasses, and I always have the cleaner case. I'm almost positive this is under 3 ounces. Yeah, this is 1 ounce. So that sounds so stupid, but cleaning your sunglasses just makes everything better. Another thing that I keep in my purse always is a portable charger. This one has USB cord, whatever outlets. That's wicked nice to have. I also keep the charger with me, but especially on a 7-hour flight, I don't have an iPad, but I will still download like Netflix movies onto my phone, even though it is a small screen. I know that I'm gonna have to charge my phone. And I really don't want to use up my laptop battery trying to charge it because I'll probably be using my laptop as well. Another few things that I always take with me, I put it into this bag. These are like my essentials that I need, and it's just so nice to have. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. So I always keep like a little hand lotion, whatever. Sometimes my hands just feel gross and dry. I always keep a little travel size deodorant. I always have gum, as well as I always bring witch hazel. This is witch hazel. I just put into this container. This, as well as like the cotton pads. It's like key. A lot of times on flights, your skin gets so oily, especially if you're not wearing makeup. It's so nice. A lot of times you can just buy, you know, face cleansing wipes. I just love witch hazel, and to me this is simple, and this I'm going to be using all week. I don't have like a separate one in my checked bag. I really just don't need that much. I do have more of the cotton pads in my checked bag though. I also always have Advil on me, as well as face lotion. So this is just the face lotion that I use. And another thing, this is so random, but before I travel, I always take echinacea. I guess it's like really good to boost your immune system. So I have extra echinacea pills just in case. And then honestly, this is UTI medicine. I think I just had it, but I mean, the last thing you want in another country is like a fucking UTI. And then another thing that I always bring this, which I might check this bag, but the one thing that I always take under it, sorry, my mom bought me this bag one year for Christmas. But I always have hair ties as well as bobby pins. And then I also always have dry shampoo. I just get a small one. I don't want a big one. I don't need a big one for 7 days, because all of these sample sizes that I get, I throw away at the end of the week. I don't feel the need to bring like a big shampoo just to bring it there and bring it back. It's only 6 nights. I don't wash my hair every single night, so I don't see the point in carrying a big shampoo, adding that weight onto my bag when I just don't need it. So lastly, just some tips for traveling. So first and foremost, especially if you're going to another country, this is so random, but at least for me, at Bank of America, you can literally go on the app and I already set a travel notice. So the last thing I want is the moment I get to a country and I'm like, oh, let me just go buy a water bottle, and then my card gets declined and they think, and then I have to call and whatnot. So always put a travel notice on your card. It's so easy. Also figure out your phone plan. I know for me, I have AT&T, so if I turn on my phone, $10 a day, and I can use cellular. And I don't know how much data I get over there, but I think maybe probably like a gigabyte or something. And then another thing, this is huge. I bring it everywhere I go. People are like, oh my God, really? I always bring a blanket. This is like the blanket that I always have on my bed. I take this blanket everywhere. Even if I'm just going to like my friend's house to stay over on a Friday night, I bring my blanket. I wash it before I leave and when I get back, but blankets are just so nice to have, especially on flights. I know my mom has a travel blanket for the flight, but this is also just nice to have in a hotel room when you're in a different country, or just even in a different state. When you're staying in a hotel, it is so nice to have like a piece of home with you. It sounds so stupid, and it's like, oh, you need to bring your blankie. Like, yeah, I do. So this is really nice, and it's going to come in handy. And I know that a lot of places sell the blankets that then fold into a pillow. I just don't need that. I rather a blanket and then a pillow on the side, but usually I don't need a pillow at all. But that's up to you guys. Blankets, I feel like if anything, I'll want a blanket more than a pillow. And another thing is extra socks. A lot of times when I travel, I wear flip-flops depending on where I'm going. If I'm going somewhere hot, but even if I do have sneakers or anything on, it's nice to make sure that you have an extra pair of socks, because feet can get so cold on a flight. And that's like, you also just don't want your bare feet out like on a plane, especially like if you're sitting next to like random people. It's just like common courtesy. Like, don't just have like your toes out. It's just gross. So another tip, this is essential and I think it's really important, is that when you're traveling, a lot of times a room isn't ready, and it's dumb to just sit in a hotel lobby for 3 hours until it is ready. So what I love to do, instead of having to dig through my big suitcase, I always pack a change of clothes in my carry-on. So whether I have like a suitcase carry-on or again my backpack or anything, I always pack little things in there. So usually I don't change my pants. Like if I'm wearing leggings, I just keep my leggings on unless I'm going somewhere hot. Then I'll just bring a change of shorts. And then sometimes I bring like a t-shirt or something nice, because usually on a flight, you know, it's just, you just feel gross. And so another tip that I have is I always bring like a small wallet with me. I have my big wallet. So I know that when you're in a different country, everyone warns you about pickpocketers, and I have like a crossbody bag and like a purse, but my wallet will take up the entire thing. So I have just like a small little wallet that you can just put cards and cash in, and that's wicked nice to have because instead of carrying around this big thing, especially because in my actual wallet I keep like essentials. Sometimes I keep like all my cash that I have, and I don't want to be walking around with a crap ton of cash. So I put however much I think I need for the day in here, and then I just keep the rest in my wallet, usually in the safe in the hotel room. So that's a huge thing. So yeah, if you guys are new here or haven't yet, please subscribe below and turn on my post notifications. I post new videos every single Wednesday. If you guys are really curious to see how my trip went, I know that I'll be posting a video about it next Wednesday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.